Hey YouTube, I'm back this time with my Bath & Body Works Empties. I would say for the month of September, but it's kind of September and like a little bit into October too. I'm back in the full swing of work, so work has just kind of gotten in the way of me filming my empties on time. So again, it's mostly or pretty much all September, but then like a tiny bit of October too. So I thought about not filming one for September and just kind of holding over until my October empties, but I figured that my bag was already overflowing, so I might as well just like do it and be late. So yeah, I'm just going to jump right in and get started. So the first thing that I used up, I'll talk about my trio first. I used up a trio in bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla. I used up the fine fragrance mist, the shower gel, and also an Ultra Shea body cream. And the key notes are bourbon vanilla, garden strawberry, apricot nectar, pink jasmine, white oak. This is always a staple for me during fall. You know, you guys know my channel, so I know it's marketed for summertime, but I feel like it's a great fall transitional fragrance. I use it pretty much every September, and I do have a few more sets of bourbon, strawberry, vanilla in my backup collection, so you'll see more of that from me in the future too. So I really don't have that much variety in my empties this month. So I'm just going to go into my shower gels because you guys know I use up shower gels like a fiend. And then also talk about my soaps. So the first two shower gels I used up are two minis or two travel size. I used up one in white jasmine. Now this one actually does have the keynotes on the mini. It says creamy white jasmine, apple blossom, white cedarwood. This to me just smelled like, if I could get it open. Just a really nice creamy white floral. I think that marketing this in the late summer was an interesting choice by Bath & Body Works. I would have, even though I purchased this, or I got it for free, even though I picked it, I would have been much more interested in this in maybe like early spring, like February, I think. But you know, whatever. So I hope that Bath & Body Works would have this in the springtime or in late winter, because then I feel like I could really go for this kind of stuff. But you know, whatever. But for what it's worth, that's a good fragrance. If you like white florals, then that's just a good one. I also used up a travel size of In the Stars. I love In the Stars. I tried it out last year almost on a whim, not thinking I would really love it, but I do. I generally don't go for perfumey, conceptual fragrances, but this one's nice. To me, it smells a little bit like a perfumey, I don't know if I would say quite vanilla, but like a little bit of a creamy citrus a little bit. So yeah, I really enjoy it because it doesn't smell like straight up perfume to me. I really like it. In the Stars, I think of as being a bit of a winter fragrance, so I may wind up buying a trio of In the Stars, maybe, perhaps around January or something like that. I also used up a full-size shower gel in Rain Kissed Leaves. I just pulled this from my backup collection, and by the way, I will link below my latest collection video. I pulled this from my backup collection because I was at a point where I ran out of shower gels in what I call my active collection. So yeah, I actually don't like the shower gel of Rain Kissed Leaves as much as the lotion and the mist, so that's why I decided to just pull it and use it. So the keynotes are lush green leaves, crisp watercress, and delicate petals. I've loved Rain Kissed Leaves for a long time. It's definitely, I'd say, a cult favorite. You know, it's very aquatic, it's very green, so if you don't like the smell of grass, or if you don't like grassy, kind of earthy fragrances, I would not recommend it. So I've got a bunch of these because there was this in my annual sale a few cycles ago where I was concerned about the future of Rain Kissed Leaves, so I bought a bunch, and I'm happy to have them. So even though I don't like the shower gel as much as the lotion and the mist, I still enjoy it, so I'm still happy to have some more. And the last shower gel I used up is a fall shower gel. This is Champagne Apple and Honey. I buy one of these at least every year or so. The keynotes are Pink Lady, Apple, Sparkling Champagne, Jasmine, Honey, and Autumn Woods. And it's just a really nice, very sweet, a little bit effervescent apple fragrance. I think it's always a good one, especially if you're like me and you don't really get down with pumpkin spice. I think that's always a good option. So like I said, I picked up one the last couple of years, and yeah, I enjoy it. So the last 4 items that I used up are soaps. I don't have any pocket backs. Kind of a long story, but this month I don't have any pocket backs. But in October I'll probably have like 3. And yeah. So with that, I'll just start on my soaps and not ramble anymore. I used up an Island Margarita from this year. Keynotes are fresh squeezed lime, anjou pear, and sea salt. This smells exactly like Island Margarita in other forms. So if you like the candle, I'm sure they do a wallflower. I don't buy wallflowers, but I'm sure they do a wallflower. So yeah, if you like Island Margarita in home fragrance, this is the exact same fragrance. And I don't like it in the candle. To me, the candle is very cloying, but I think it's nice in the soap because it's just not as intense, or at least it like quite literally washes away. So great packaging. You know, I kind of rag on Bath & Body Works packaging quite a bit, but this is really nice. I do like the wraparound. I like that it's an actual picture. So yeah, I think this looks good. And in fact, I think this is actually Melbourne. So there's a beach in Melbourne called Brighton Beach, which is very famous for its beach boxes. And this is, I think this is the back of them. These colors of boxes look very familiar, and this edge here kind of looks like the scene at Brighton. So anyway, yeah, I think that's from my old city. So yeah, this was nice. I would repurchase. Not my favorite, but I would repurchase it again. Something I would also repurchase is Rose Water and Ivy. I purchased this, I think, at the tail end of semi-annual sale, maybe. The keynotes are soft rose petals, rain-kissed ivy, and spring musk. I've had a number of Rose Water and Ivy soaps. I love it. It's a great fragrance. I would actually really enjoy this if it came out in body care too. So not just rose, because I've used rose body care before and I felt like it was okay. But I think if they came out with Rose Water and Ivy in body care, that'd be awesome. So yeah, would repurchase. This is maybe the 3rd or 4th that I've had of these, and I love it. The next one that I used up is Banana Flower. I purchased this earlier this year, but I just now kind of finished it up a couple weeks ago. The keynotes are fresh banana puree, vanilla bean, and jasmine. This is a very heavy, kind of cloying, like banana puree fragrance. This to me actually smells like banana boat suntan oil. Like that's kind of the vibe that I get from this. This is nice during the summer, but because it's very heavy, I don't think I could do more than 1 a year. So I can see myself buying this if it came back for next year. But in terms of this year, I'm good, and I'm glad I only bought 1. I think that Bath & Body Works had a good moment with banana, especially this past spring. So I hope that they will continue that moment next year. And finally, the last item that I used up is another foaming soap. This one also is from SAS and Beautiful Day. Keynotes are wild daisies, pink peonies, and sun-kissed apples. I love Beautiful Day. I could enjoy it in any form that it comes in. Great fragrance. I'm glad that Bath & Body Works keeps it around. And so yeah, it was enjoyable to have it in a soap, and I would repurchase it in all kinds of different things. So you'll see a lot more Beautiful Day from me in the future as well. So that is it for my Bath & Body Works empties for September and a little bit into October as well. So I'm at a point now where I am going to run out of shower gels. I'm going to run out of pocket backs, and I'm currently using up my last soap, like, period right now. So you will see a substantial-ish haul from me probably this month, so be on the lookout for that. So if you're into Bath & Body Works, you're in the right place. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at yellowbrickexpat, same way it's spelled here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!